I'm always learning. And for those that have followed, when I took this job, I joined as formerly the head of first party, and it was about building games. That's how I had grown up. And one of the things that was really important for me in this generation was that we build a great platform for developers, because my background is in game development, that the development environment is strong, the hardware is the most powerful that's out there, that the platform technology allows me as a creator to reach the fidelity I want to reach with the games that I'm going to build. Because I've seen it in the past, in my history on the 360 generation relative to the competition, difficult platforms to develop for that don't give you consistent performance, that are kind of reaching to reach some numbers that aren't always achievable, can create difficulties in the development environment for creators. So what the goal on the platform side, when we were talking with the hardware team, is let's build absolutely the best platform for creators that gives them the highest level of performance, the highest predictability in that performance, and the software tools to allow them to bring the best of their games to market. Because it's been shown over, whether it's on PC and other consoles, the most powerful hardware with an easy to use and high performance software platform will lead to absolutely the best versions of the games running on our platform. And that's exactly what I expect we'll see with Xbox Series X. So the only change I would make about choice is, I would say it's about players making choices, gamers making choices. Because it really is not just an offering choices for choices' sake, but rather offering gamers the ability to choose how they want to experience our platform and our games. The thing about other gaming console platforms is we're not able to bring a full Xbox experience on those platforms. In places where we have, like mobile phones, like we're doing now with xCloud coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, for no extra charge, which we think is a great value and allow people to play on the go. What we've done with PC and bringing our full Xbox experience there, because we know when somebody's playing one of our Xbox games, there is an expectation that I've got my Xbox Live community, I have my achievements, Game Pass is an option for me, my first party library is completely there. And the other, competitive platforms aren't really that interested in having a full Xbox experience on their hardware. But for us, we want to be where gamers want to be, and that's the path that we're on. You hit on a core thing for us, which is our strategy is about the player, not about a device that we build. We build a device to give players choice on where they want to play. But as the gamer, they are at the center of the strategy that we build. And we want to put games where people want to play them and where you can get the full Xbox experience. Obviously, on an Xbox console, you get the full Xbox experience. Game Pass is there, Xbox Live's there, our first party games are there. Over the last few years, as you mentioned, we've done a lot of work to bring that full experience to PC. So when people are playing on PC, they're connected in Xbox Live, they have Game Pass there, so they get a great library of games. Our first party games are there and they can play in many times with friends, regardless of what device they're on. And we've built a stronger relationship with Valve and Steam and allowing the similar experience. And for us, it is about that full Xbox experience wherever somebody wants to play. But our console is kind of the soul of what Xbox is about. And we're very excited for our new console launch this year. But it's not about what we want and what we build. It's about what players want to play. And that's how we build our strategy. I think offering gamers price choice is a good thing. especially this year at the launch of a console, which is always kind of the higher point of a console's life cycle price. We know the economic uncertainty around us today with COVID and such high unemployment, and there's many things that people are dealing with, our customers are dealing with in their lives, and giving customers the ability to choose how they want to enter our ecosystem is important. It's one of the reasons we're focusing so much on Xbox All Access, which is the ability for someone to come into the Xbox ecosystem with no upfront cost, just to get into a monthly relationship where they get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, they get their console, they're already going to have the first party games as part of Game Pass. And in that world, we look at the total cost of ownership of a platform as incredibly important. So I don't think it's just about hardware choice. I really think it's about, how do I build my library of games? How do I pay for the hardware, giving me choice in how I want to do that? And that is clearly part of the strategy that we're on. And I believe Xbox All Access will be a very important part of our launch this fall. And we're offering it in many more markets than we have previously. And we really look forward to allowing gamers at the level they want to enter the Xbox ecosystem the choice in how they do that. The thing you'll see on the 23rd is we're giving our studios real creative freedom to build the games that they envision. And for many of the studios, as you know, we've added a lot of studios to the Xbox Game Studios organization over the last few years, and providing them the financial stability, the creative freedom to go build the games that they want to go build. And gamers want to build great games or game creators want to build great games that can reach a large audience of players. People can experience what they've created. What our creators will say is, we have a vision for every game that we're building, and the vision starts with the player, not the device. And if a creator comes to us, and you mentioned a couple of the games that were in the May showcase, and says, no, I really want to focus on next generation with their games, we're completely open to that. We're very supportive of that. If a creator comes to us and says, I have this vision for reaching these customers across different platforms and different generations, we're completely supportive of that. It is really about our creators having choice and allowing them to build the games that they want to build to reach the audience that they're looking for, and not things that we're mandating to our creators in terms of what they have to go build. It's not our rules for our platform. It's more about creators creating the games that they want to go build. I think for console gaming specifically, the thing that we will hear that will change in 5 years is it's just going to continue to evolve as gaming continues to grow. We're at gaming, there are over 2 billion gamers on the planet today, and our opportunity as an industry to continue to grow our relevance as storytellers, as community builders, as people who are creating inclusive environments and learning environments where people can come together to have community, to be entertained. There's a real responsibility that we all have in the industry. This is not a one platform versus another platform. Continue to realize the social impact that gaming can have. And I've been really proud of how us as an industry across different platform competitions, game publishers have been able to come together to realize that opportunity for all of us in the industry. And when I think about the learning that we need, you see it every day. You see us sometimes learning painfully with news reports of activity on our communities and in our studios that we need to grow and evolve away from, and continue to create inclusive environments for people in our communities and people on our teams. But as an industry, we've been collaborative and open in the conversations that we've been having about our responsibility to our community and our teams. And I think that's a really critical thing for us over the next 5 years, because gaming has just become such an important social platform and connecting platform for the planet. I have so many friends that I've met through gaming, and it's something that I'm proud of how the industry is stepping up. And I think it'll just be more and more important, especially at a time right now where so many people are physically distanced from each other, and gaming is playing such an important role for the planet.